The principal thought with respect to digital money that strikes a chord is that it isn't protected. The equivalent is trailed by it as unwieldy to make do. Envision these obstacles in government-issued types of money. Has been the apple of strife yet that turns out as expected for any sort of money wherein factors expressed here and above impact and affect the cost of a resource. Monero is no special case by the same token. There are likewise experts associated with the investigation of rates and the execution of exchanges on the web. The cryptographic money is very equipped for producing substantial pay, which draws in clients. The Monero people group has set higher benchmarks for itself regardless. Monero will outperform the assumptions for all digital money financial backers who have found this stage very intuitive and straightforward. Following the old way, Monero History. Monero also partakes in a rich history that traces all the way back to the year 2012. By then, it was made as a part of the Bitcoin blockchain. The original last name with which it was prepared was Monero. Afterward, Monero, XMR, was created as a freely proficient and economical cash. The expanse of the Monero vocabulary is very mind-boggling, thus clients can profit from the appreciation of these phrasings by signing on to Moneropedia. Towards the finish of 2020, since Monero got the help of Record Nano Wallet, it welcomed even more consideration, turning into the sought-after crypto market for dealers around the world. Presently, Monero is chipping away at refreshing its comparative advancements like GUI with sub-addresses, multi-signature, and so on. Endeavoring to impact the world guide of innovation, the whole biological system of Monero gives guarantee that members benefit from blockchain-empowered utilitarian benefits. Monero works with gains as well as fabricates trust. Supported by an upgraded decentralized Accord and built-up Monero organization, Monero expects to give clients the office of additionally being accessible on substitute stages for computerized media sharing, killing any job of middle people. Allow us to look for experts' perspective, ask the master. Of late Monero has gotten momentum, absolutely founded on novel highlights and traits, enjoy colossal benefits for financial backers. Trust is the primary variable that ties individuals to a cryptographic money market, computerized resource, and subsequently is Monero suitably balanced on this front. To outfit the ideal capability of Monero, specialists overall and die-hard financial backers of Monero have exhorted adhering to this money for the most part for the reasons of cost-heightening assumption. Dissimilar to the digital currencies, the Monero cost isn't so fluctuating in pattern. As a matter of fact, it has consistently acquired and reliably proceeded as said previously. There are numerous crypto specialists who think that Monero, a $3 billion digital currency, has colossal potential and is the best truly performing digital currency. Allow us to have a nitty-gritty gander at the master examinations. The greatest value expected to arrive at in the year 2026 is $1,317.02. As per Monero XMR cost expectation, regardless of its reception, Monero, XMR, will more often than not face E till Gen 2022. Going by expectations that bulls might be back, Monero, XMR, ought to wind up marginally higher, say by 2024 $288, best case scenario. Combining patterns point towards the way that there is potential for Monero and show it might go on a higher opinion. It totally relies upon the contender's development and exchange. The quantity of existing, Monero, XMR, tokens are situated at $8.7 billion market cap, each Monero cost worth $486. As indicated by cost expectations, Monero, XMR, has a promising not-so-distant future. It might get imperceptibly affected, however bulls will be back, and around 2024 its future cost might skyrocket to $510. However, XMR needed to put forth an enormous attempt to fork out of its starting point and contend long and hard with its opponent digital currencies. It isn't long that it would beat during the year 2022. There is a great deal to be said as a civility pandemic. The vast majority of the contenders of Monero, XMR, also didn't entrance the digital currency brokers by the same token. Notwithstanding, The consistency which Monero has attempted to show is in itself a novel element to discuss. Its association in different bold activities has guaranteed that Monero cost today keeps up the energy. The XMR cost forecast get forward momentum because of its security tag, a characteristic and regard that adjoins to every one of its financial backers. In fact, protection is the sign of Monero, which has been the middle purpose in movements of every kind of XMR acquiring overall acknowledgement. Monero Value Forecast 2022. According to the specialized examination in Monero Gauge, keeping up pair with a similar bullish pattern, there are cost expectations that the Monero coin cost is ready for a rise even in the following year, for example 2022. Following the moving example of XMR/USD, particularly the way it is exchanging inside the limits of a balanced triangle on the hourly diagram, it is obvious that Monero XMR also will run parallelly on the equivalent bullish trend lines. However, it is too soon to anticipate whether the cost of XMR/USD will part from the pinnacle. What stays clear as per cost expectation for 2022 is that there is good reason to have hope without a doubt. Keeping in context the series of successive pinnacles and bucks, the cryptographic money costs just keep on showing a positive pattern among the subsiding pandemic situation, contacting the $252 mark for the time being. In light of the cost expectation for 2022, the greatest cost of Monero might reach to $280 in the year 2022. Monero Value Expectation 2023. Going by the investigation of more limited and longer cost patterns, Monero has been diverging from its way regularly every several years. So proceeding, almost certainly, the finish of 2022 or the year 2023 may not be ideal for Monero cost for acceleration, particularly with rivals getting up to speed intensity or markets playing find the stowaway. There is an anticipated possibility of Monero by cost expectations, causing a misfortune, however just small, dropping to $340 once more. Be that as it may, this stays as a skeptical situation and a few specialists disagree with this disorder. Monero Value Forecast 2024. Once more expressing that a stunning chance doesn't exist and that bulls will ride the crypto market, it is normal that Monero will lead the crypto realm with a presentation of cost fixed at $410. This is comparable to the vary that was anticipated toward the year's end 2021, which shows that the cost of XMR can possibly support as well as reliably fill even in unfavorable circumstances. In the primary, around 50% of the cost will reach to $320, which will nearly be 2 times the ongoing cost. Monero Value Forecast 2025. As indicated by specialized examination and Monero cost forecasts, this